Alright, we're gonna take a look at the FC27 gameplay trailer. Me, out of all the trailers, this one's the most important one because to me, regardless of how good the menu grind is on the Ultimate Team, the most important is the gameplay. Because if you don't want you don't want to use your cards in gameplay, then what's the point of having them, right? So let's check out the new gameplay trailers. And, let me know what your thoughts are on. If you like, subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright, we're gonna take a look at the gameplay trailer that drops today. Might pause a little bit here and there, just talk about a couple points. Agree, disagree, see. Let's see what's going on with the gameplay trailer. Gameplay team. Nice one too. AI, go for a bit. AI defending needs a huge overhaul. Huge overhaul. This all sounds good, but I feel like they feed us the same words every year. Man defending is gonna be more rewarding. Defending is getting nerfed. It's usually all the same, but hopefully this year there actually is changes. If that's only when you're controlling your player manually, I think it's fine. But if I have somebody holding A and their player just runs straight at me, and goes through me, keeps the ball like they have the past couple FIFAs, it's terrible. Exactly my point there. Exactly my point. People just use their AI and they let them do all the work. So I'm hoping Manual defending is way more rewarding this year because at the start of the FC26, it was good. It was good, and people just complained, and after what was it, 2 weeks, it got patched. Went back to AI defending being broken again. Doesn't need big. My only thing there, so in the attacking end, if they lose the ball up there, it still might be a little overpowered on the other side. But they need a big nerve. The press needs a big nerve. I already feel like this was kind of in the game already, no? Was it not? You've been able to pick your player before the cross goes in to make the run in. This is the Arsenal game. FC27 set piece. But hopefully it's not too overpowered. It looks like it might be a little overpowered. On the defending there, defenders looked a bit slow, I'll leave it at that. Compared to the player attacking. Hopefully, this benefits to people that like playing tiki taka style. Because there is when when the opposition team is staying in the back, it's really hard to break them down. Hopefully, this helps that. So you have to trigger them. I like, I like the idea, but you having to trigger them yourself, I feel like the AI based off the space or the moment of the game should be making those runs on their own. I don't personally, I don't feel that you should be the one having to trigger it. More animations. When you're personally when you're down and you're just trying to get back into the game and you just show you all these pointless animations, it's just a waste of time. I don't like it. Not needed. This is gonna make so many people mad. This is your typical cheese. You tackle them, they keep the ball still. It says select players, but we know what's gonna happen with every player. Like this is what I was getting at before. 1-2s are being reworked, so I'm hoping the players make the runs, but I'd hope it's just not the player that just giving the ball. Hopefully the players around them too will make the runs and stuff. Crossing. Alright, this is needed. This is needed. Hopefully this is true, and this for me is a good change. Constantly is in FC26. You try to win the ball back, and you'll put your player in the right position. The ball just bounce off him. That I like a lot. That I like a lot. I feel like I'm being manipulated right now. I'm liking I'm liking what I'm hearing at least because we what I noticed about when they showed a lot of times that front post finish that they tried or that they showed here would go in. Yeah, we all know the most secure finish is that front post. But like that, you have to do the right shot type for the right shot. Like basically, you wouldn't just have to spam no drivens and or finesse shots and everything going. They'll just go in. That also helps the players that have good football like you, because little brain dead teammates are just gonna be spamming spamming low drivens every time. Balance, playstyles, precision. Precision needs a little bit of a above. Driven, yeah. Sure. Attack rap. I'm a fan of these, but Bruiser needs a big nerf. Bruiser needs a big nerf. It's too overpowered. I like this. I feel like Crossing's been dead over the past few games. I like this. The one thing that scares me is I feel like usually when they try to make change something, instead of balancing it out, it usually just becomes overpowered. And with the new set piece change, I feel like it might make corners or crosses in general overpowered. This I love. I love this, but I don't believe this. This is specifically the one thing I don't believe that they'll actually change. I feel like this has been in the game for way too long. Constantly the opponent is just tackling from behind and they get the ball. Even if your player gets knocked down, nothing. There's no foul ever marked. This is a big change that's needed. Hopefully, it actually happens. They're saying there's being changed, so hopefully. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! I'm not crazy. Did he just go through him? He goes through his tackle, bro. Yay! Things like that. Things like that. Okay, obviously it's the trailer, so the ball goes. It's gonna go in, right? They're not gonna show an instance where the ball doesn't get put away. But if he doesn't finish that, if I'm in that position and I don't finish that, you get nothing. And right there, you should be rewarded with a penalty. Obviously, because the player, the AI right there is, or the player, he's committing to the tackle, and the attacker gets past him, and he goes through him. He should be knocking him down. How you let that slip in their trailer? All right. Well, a lot of this is things I wanted to hear. The good improvements that are needed, but a lot of it too. I feel like we're fed the same nonsense every year, and then it really happens, or at least it could be. There's a chance you will do it. I'm telling you, FC26 gameplay at the start of the year was amazing. Just don't nerf. Just just don't patch it. Don't patch it. Even if people are complaining, let them learn the game. Let the score lines be 7-8, whatever it is. But just don't let the people learn, because I know people are at the start of the game, they're gonna complain they conceding too many goals and they're gonna want it patched. But to me, what I saw were good changes. But as I said, every year it's the same nonsense. So hopefully, hopefully it actually happens. But my worry there with with that tackle was it on Lookman? That's crazy. I didn't really talk about this, but This is a big change that's also needed. I feel like a person without a playstyle, if for example, you try you doing a finesse shot, the player doesn't have the finesse shot playstyle, the shot terrible. It's really bad. So it just shouldn't make. I feel like a player that doesn't have a playstyle for a certain attribute makes them useless in that aspect of the game. Hopefully, I mean, for the price that they're giving out this year, I hope the gameplay is good. I hope. Obviously, there are hopes, but yeah, I think EA needs to this game EA needs to deliver, man. Because there's been too many games already where the game it's just not good. It's just not good enough, and yeah, hopefully the changes happen.